Why the use of faces just chose the way. The network more people rely on gives you more. Like big savings on our best phones when you switch. That's Verizon.
So there it is. It's finished. So that's where it stays. So I hope all of you are hanging in there. I barely watch. Food quality is good. So I think if there's one place to kind of serve S right there, that'd be Chick-fil-A. Sure. They do a good job and they do it right.
What's up, Ketsy?
People just keep jacking the
Ketsy,
phone.
how are you doing? It's gonna be a short stream today. Kind of tired and kind of want to go to bed early today. How are you doing?
And just kind of tapping along his work there. There were other places that you can throw in if it was available to you. Definitely at the top, maybe an
Can
Medschool.
you can hear me, Ketsy, right?
Culver's will go up there. They're kind of a regional chain up there.
Good, cool. What are you up to, Ketsy?
So they are ever expanding. They would go there. There's everything. There's religion, and that's where they stand. All right, on one final note, obligatory to mention, since I'm using the fancy
Lovis
schmancy
Kunta, what's up, bro? How are you doing?
capitalism, be sure to check out my new podcast. You can find a link right there. I think
You're
it's
leaving work. Where do you work, Ketsy?
YouTube.com.
I guess you have the notification bell because you came on here right when I started. Do you study similar to how you study for the MCAT? Not at all, Saeed or Saeed. Um, I study way different now that I'm in med school. I like to do a lot more. I guess I should have done this for the MCAT, but I do a lot of practice questions, and I study a lot more than I did for the MCAT. So, and then I don't know. The MCAT was kind of weird because it is a standardized test, but I didn't really have all the resources I have now that I'm in med school to study for it. So it was just kind of a different. It was a different time for me because I didn't have a lot of the resources I have now for med school. Um, so that's why it's different. Just because I didn't have the resources back when I was taking the MCAT versus now that I'm in med school and I have basically every resource I could ever imagine or ask for. Cool, Ketsia, a resort. You work like at the front desk of a resort or something like that? Are you a second year? No, Saeed. I'm actually repeating my first year of med school. I had some troubles, and fortunately, I'm able to repeat the year. So they're gonna let me repeat. I had to ask the CSPE, and they allowed it. You should go watch my video on that. I made a video on it recently, so check it out, Saeed. When do you think it's best to apply for med school, on the third or the fourth year? I think, Ketse, you really need to apply for med school when you feel like you're ready, you have a good application, and you feel like complete as a person. Like you feel confident that this is what you want to do, and you feel confident that it's something you're going to be able to succeed at based on your previous experiences. Um, that's what I would recommend. That's when I would recommend applying to med school. I'm really glad I was rejected my first year, and I'm glad I had to take a gap year because I got a lot of stuff like down. Love Kunta, what specialty are you looking to do? I don't know yet. Love, I want to do probably a peds specialty, like peds hemonc, peds critical care, but I also like adult critical care, so I might do like a med peds residency and then do critical care after that. I like interventional radiology. I like anesthesia, but there's a lot of specialties I haven't yet experienced. So I want to wait to see those before I actually say I'm going to do this. Are you excited for medical school to start, Saeed? From Saeed, um, I am. I'm excited for it to start, Saeed, because I'm really bored. I know it's gonna end real soon, but yeah, I'm excited to go back. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot. Like I'm not gonna be flying in the dark. I know what to expect already. and it's gonna be a really good way for me to solidify my knowledge already. So yeah, I'm excited. Pushin Cat, hi, how are you doing? I saw your comment. Thanks for subscribing recently. I saw your subscription email, and thank you for being here. Ketsia, I mean, in your premier year, should it be the third or the fourth? That's what I'm saying, Ketsia. You shouldn't you shouldn't narrow it down to your third or fourth year. I'm saying that you should apply when you feel like you're going to be ready for medical school. Um, you can apply your third year, like as a junior. That way, when you are finished with your senior year, you go straight into medical school. I applied like that. I didn't get in. So I had to reapply when I was a senior, and then I got in, but that didn't start until the next year. So I had a full year from school to med school, which was really helpful for me personally. So I think you need to apply when you're ready. It's not like a third or fourth year thing. Love. Good. Hey, bro, are you interested in being buddies? I need someone to talk to about these things. Sure, love. Ask away. I mean, I'm here. You can email me, love. Um, look for my email in the description and send me an email. And I do reply to the emails fairly often if you want to send me an email and talk about things like that. Said, what would you say is the hardest thing about medical school? The hardest thing about medical school, Said, was like you really don't have time to do other things other than to study. Is kind of what I felt. I had a lot of stuff going on, I guess, this year though, so maybe that's not the case. And now that all that is resolved, I'll have a lot more time than I expect. Um, it's like just hard to stay like committed and consistent every single day for weeks at a time, and it's just like ridiculous. You're just studying. You wake up in the morning, you study, you go to class, you eat lunch, you study, you eat dinner, you study, you go to sleep, and you repeat that for weeks. I think that's the hardest part of med school. You're just doing the same thing over and over, and it's really hard every single day. I think that's the hardest part about med school. Zanib, how are you doing? Hi. Ketsia, you got it. Love is sending me the email. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Dang, 8 people showed up already. Dang, guys, thank you all for showing up. This is going to be a pretty short stream. Maybe like 30 or so minutes, just because yesterday was so long for 2 hours. And today I just want to, like, kind of just, I kind of want to go to bed a little bit earlier. Love, good thing you have weekends off. Love, weekends are the worst. Weekend Weekends are when I studied the most, because when I, like during the weekday you go to class, and I feel like, I mean, I didn't go to class, but class is pretty inefficient, I would say. And then on the weekends you probably have like a test on Monday or a take home quiz due by like Sunday. So it's just even worse. You're studying a lot more, and you know it's the weekend. But yeah, I guess you kind of have a little bit more time to yourself if you schedule, like if you work hard the whole week, you can just kind of review and then not study as much. um, it just depends how you're feeling. It changes week to week how well you know the material, you're learning the material, and how you feel about the material, I guess. Yes, at our front desk, Ketsia. Cool, Ketsia. I'm applying to part-time jobs. Probably not gonna get hired. Well, not with that mentality, Zanib. I think you should show up to the jobs you're applying to with the resume in hand, looking professional, and ask them to, or just like show some initiative and just show up. And I think they'd like that. Check out my new cup, guys. I got it on sale at Target. I got Meredith and Jarek Shepherd. It is Meredith. Katya. Love, what are you eating? I am eating a English muffin with peanut butter and grape jelly. I've done that so many times, and they always just say apply online. I know it's really hard, Zani, but you can't just give up. You just got to keep trying, and it sucks. I'm sorry. It's hard to get a job. Yeah, it is Meredith. Ketsia, you guessed it. I have to go to Target. That yeah, it was Meredith Grey and Derek Shepherd cups. They were on sale for like 60% off, and I got ended up getting both cups for like $4, which is still kind of expensive, but come on, it's Meredith Grey and Derek Shepherd. Pretty cool cups. Willem William Nugent. Why do you want me to say that best? No, I don't like saying things fast anymore just because people are on here just come to troll. And if that's your point of showing up, then I'd rather not have you, quite honestly. Let's see. 242. Yeah, sorry, William. Love. I love Grey's Anatomy, even though it isn't realistic view of life as a surgeon. The biggest source specialty that now I'm off. Now I'm for certain doing ortho. If you think you're doing ortho, love, I think until you're actually in med school and you start going through these specialties, then you'll actually really know what you want to go into. Uh, yeah, I think those shows are very inspiring and you can really believe there's something you want to do, but once you get into medical school, it's very likely to change, I've heard. Katya, do they have the whole collection of Greys? I only saw Meredith and Derek. Katya, I didn't see any other characters. It was a pack of two, so it was just them two. I didn't. I actually did look for the other characters, and there were none. Yeah. All right, give it to me, Pusheen. No, I actually have my mindset on it though. All right, love. I believe you. Pusheen, are you an organ donor? Nobody wants given old piano to the Salvation Army. What the heck? Okay, that's silly. Hmm. I love the idea of working with my hands and mind. There are so many specialties you can work with your hands and mind that are ortho. Every surgical specialty, anesthesia, and even like rural family medicine if you have to do lacerations and stuff. There's a ton of specialties, love. Sanib, in truth or dare, what's the worst dare that you have been forced to do? Um, I'll pass on that question, Zanib. Yeah, I'll pass on that question, Zanib. What about you, if you want to share? Guys, I'm pretty sure I have bronchitis. Um, I realize I'm having a lot of phlegm now, and my it doesn't really hurt, and I should have gone sooner to the I should have gone to the doctor like as soon as my symptoms started. But I mean, you know, mad people they don't go to doctors, and I feel like it would have not lasted as long, and I would probably be feeling a lot better by now. But it's just that annoying cough just because of how inflamed it is in my lungs right now. It's annoying. Love, yeah, but ortho seems perfect. I love the idea of reconstruction. What about plastics? Plastics has a lot of reconstruction. I would do plastics over ortho, I think. I always take the truth. I'm too scared to do dares. You should try the dares, Anib. Sometimes they're you'd be surprised. Pusheen, what did the man say to the X-ray technician after swallowing some money? Did you see any change in me? Oh my god. That's pretty funny. Another lame hello. It is a good one, Cassie. I agree. It's funny though. I think the organ one will like people will understand that unless they know that an organ is a like instrument. If not, they won't. It actually took me a few seconds to get it. Hmm. Might not have a video for you guys tomorrow. I'm kind of out of ideas right now, and unless I go live again tomorrow, but we'll see. I uploaded the Would You Rather video. If you guys haven't checked it out, go take a look at it. Let me know if there's other videos you guys want to see. There's one that was suggested on how to like succeed in your college courses, which I want to do, but I kind of wanted to do like a vlog of that one, just so that I could show you guys like where I actually studied when I was in undergrad, and like my little cubby and my space that really helped me stay focused. I almost sometimes feel like going over there now that I'm in med school and just going into my cubby. But we'll see. Love, I like the procedures in ortho better than plastics. Uh, we'll see. I like the plastics procedures more than ortho. We did I used to work as a veterinary assistant, love, and the ortho procedures were fun, but you were literally bashing on these rods with hammers. It was actually pretty cool. Very physical work, but I still think I would rather do plastics. Ushi no video, probably not tomorrow. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of doing videos, and I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Maybe I'll make something quick. Um, so yeah. Zanib, Aaron, you didn't answer my would you rather question. Well, you gave it to me way too late, Zanib. You were the first person to comment on the post, and then you didn't give a would you rather until like a day later, and I had already recorded the video. So it's out of my hands now, Zanib. Sorry. Maybe the next one, if there's enough interest on this video, then I'll record another one. If there's not, then it's dead forever. Kushin, another joke will always feel better when my doctor says something is normal for my age, but then think dying will also be normal for my age at some point. Seriously. Seriously. I needed something sweet, guys, and this English muffin with peanut butter and grape jelly is definitely hitting the spot. My little sister and I watched Godzilla today. It was actually pretty good. Um, I don't know if you guys ever played the video game when you guys were younger. I don't remember what console it was on, but um, I always chose that evil dragon. I didn't know she was so evil. Um, but I thought it was pretty good. The music was pretty epic, and Godzilla is a beast. It's okay by Zaneeb. When I told the doctor about my loss of memory, he made me pay in advance. That's pretty funny. That's kind of twisted. Mm, I like that one. It's kind of funny. I know, seriously, Pusheen is full of just funny things to say today. Pusheen Cat, tell me a joke. Your turn. Hmm. I had one. Okay, so I'm trying to remember a phlebotomist. So I used to be a phlebotomist at a hospital. So I looked up some phlebotomist jokes. Um, and a phlebotomist walks into the room and sees an apple sitting on the table, like on a patient table, right? So then the phlebotomist tells the patient, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away, right?" And the patient says, "Yeah, I haven't seen the doctor in 5 days." But that's the best I got. Oh god, I'm not as funny as you, Pusheen. I'm sorry. Dude, bro, you're on the road and you have poor internet, man. What's up? I did the Would You Rather video. I answered all of your things, Duro, so check it out later. Let me know what you think. Good try, Aaron. I'll be off by then, Duro. This is gonna be a short one. I'm kind of tired. I kind of want to go to bed, but I kind of want to live stream for a little bit with you guys. Chill for a little bit. Good try, Aaron Yazanib. It was a good try. It was the best try I had. I'm sorry. Zanib, what's your favorite childhood memory? My favorite childhood memory, Zanib, um, is we were pretty young. I was like a little kid basically, and we had just moved into a trailer home. Uh, we grew up very low income, very poor. You know, my parents were immigrants, so we didn't have a lot of stuff. So like looking back, it's one of my favorite memories because we were sitting in the back room of this trailer. It was like our first home, I guess, and there was no furniture, there was nothing. We were in the back room, and my mom made bean burritos, and we were eating bean burritos and Cheetos and one Coke, and it was only one Coke because my parents couldn't afford to like get more, you know. Um, so looking back, I just remember of where we came from, and yeah, beautiful times have come a long way. That's all. My plans for the holidays, the Neeb or Ketsia. I don't think I'm gonna do a lot this holiday. I think we're just gonna chill at home. I don't like going out when there's a lot of people out and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Probably just hang out with family, eat some good food, hang out with my mom. Ketsia, laughy face. Pusheen, it's raining. It's raining where you're at, Pusheen?
My tip to you is your smile says a lot about you.
Nice. Here it's cloudy, but it's not raining.
What does this say?
You can quit. For free help, visit cdc.gov/tips.
Pusheen, what's your favorite book? When the spirit catches you and you fall down by Annie Fadiman. A lot of you have probably you might have read it already, but if you haven't, you should definitely read it. Um, it basically follow talks about a monk family that came to the United States and just how our medical cultures just collided, and it was pretty tragic, I guess, for the patient. But it was a good. It's like a good reflection on like how we practice evidence-based medicine, and sometimes it's not what's actually best for the patient based on their culture and their belief system. And yeah, it's a really good book. You should definitely read it. I feel like it's a book that I don't know if every pre-med reads it, but you guys should if you haven't. Gets the other remind me of my family in Haiti. Oh yeah, Pushin, you haven't heard it. You definitely need to read it then. Hold up. Um, I thought. One second. The Spirit Catches You and You Fall Down by Annie Fadiman. Uh, Among Child, Her American Doctors, and the Collision of Two Cultures. Yeah, it's a really good book. You guys should definitely read this book if you haven't. That's what it looks like. I bought a copy. I think I borrowed it from the library. Um, and then I bought a copy for myself afterwards so I can read it another time. Welcome, Zanib. Sometimes it's good to reflect on those times. All right, guys. What are your favorite? What's your favorite book, Zanib? Or who asked me that question? Oh, Pushin. What's your favorite book? How many books do you read in a month? I don't really actually read that many books now. When I was in undergrad, I used to actually read a lot, and now I've kind of noticed that I don't read as much, especially during med school. I don't read. I probably should. I think sometimes it's good to just like read something a little bit different from like what you're doing. Maybe I should. I think that is a good idea as a need. Maybe I should start reading more. I like The Hobbit. I like the movie. Did you, Pushin, did you ever see the cartoon version of The Hobbit that was still like in VCR? That's one of my favorite movies ever. I used to watch it a bunch when I was little. Oh wow, you're missing out. You've read the book. It's a really good one. See you, Zanib. I'm taking off here soon too. Good luck with applying. I hope you get a job soon. Still laughing about the X-ray joke. Wow, that was a really good joke. All right, everybody. My plan was to live stream for about 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes. Are you interested in plastics? Yes, I'm interested in plastics being motivated, but I'm not like a super highly competitive applicant that would actually like consider pursuing such a rigorous like schooling path, etc. So it's really cool, but it's not something I'm like aiming for or something I would ever aim for. Quite honestly, I don't really want to do a surgical specialty, um, just because I want to have time with my family and time for myself and stuff. But hopefully that doesn't change over the course of med school because um, I don't know. I just want to be able to spend time with my family. But I am doing a lot of research right now, so that if it would come down to that, then I have a lot of research, I guess, done, which will look good for a residency application like that. Um, Thanks for being here, be motivated. Thanks for asking me the question. Sorry, I'm already leaving. Make sure you hit the little bell, and we can talk about next live stream a lot more. All right, Katsia. Thanks. We'll see you all the next one. Did you guys see this acrylic painting I did? I poured that. It looks pretty cool. I'll see you guys later. Bye.